What's up? It's Elton from M-Gineers, and today we're going to talk about how to find the right fans for your music, how to find the people who are most likely to actually like your music. All right. Now, before you start your marketing campaign, the first question you need to ask yourself, the most important question, because it's going to direct everything else you do. It's going to help guide you. Right? Is who do you sound like? Okay. Now, the default answer is most artists love to think that they don't sound like anyone, or they have their own style or their own lane, and that might be true for some of them, but a majority of them, nah. You might think you don't sound like anyone, but 99.9% of the world can point you to exactly who you sound like. All right. On the flip side, for the ones who really don't sound like someone, I'm not gonna say you don't sound like someone. For the ones who truly do have a very unique sound, doesn't necessarily mean you don't sound like anyone, just not anyone that you know of. Okay, so to combat that, all you need to do is just get other people's opinions. When you go to shows, do like a survey or something. Say, hey guys, I'm giving away a free song or free merchandise. Go on my Instagram bio, click the link, and fill out like a questionnaire, or like just ask them in person. Who do I sound like? What artist would you compare that to? Ask your friends and family, all that good stuff. Another thing you can do, you can go to YouTube, right? Okay. Once you figure out who you sound like, here's what you do. Let's say people are telling you that you sound like Lil Uzi. You may not hear it. Doesn't really matter what you hear, because you're not the one buying your music. Okay, so you would type in Lil Uzi. He would come up. You would click one of his songs, and then after that, you don't need to just find one person you sound like. You need to find a style that you fit within, because Uzi fits within a certain lane. And by lane, I mean when you think of one artist, there are other artists that come to your head right away. When you think of Kendrick, you think of J. Cole. When you think of Uzi, you think of Lil Yachty. When you think of Future, you think of Young Thug. When you think of Kodak Black, you think of XXXTentacion, you think of Black Youngster. When you think of Travis Scott, you think of like Quavo. These artists are generally in the same kind of atmosphere, but you get the point. So if you need to figure out like a couple different artists that you sound like, so you can understand that market a little better and you understand what they like. Alright, so I type in Lil Uzi Vert. If you look on the side here, now some of these results are biased because it's based on what I've watched in the past. Like T.I. obviously doesn't fit in there, but I was watching his video earlier today. Look, Post Malone, I wouldn't say he fits in the style, but he's in the same generation. Travis Scott, A Boogie with the Hoodie, that's a good one. Lil Yachty. Okay, Kyle, that's I wouldn't say Kyle, but you get the point. So you can get a general idea of what kind of artist you sound like, not specifically what one artist you sound like, but what kind. Okay, and once you have like a good list of artists, you're gonna go to Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. Most of my videos are gonna be on Instagram because that's where I focus a large majority of my marketing efforts, and I just know more about Instagram than anything else. But well, I know about a lot of them, but Instagram is my specialty. Yeah, so you're gonna go to Lil Uzi. Okay, say you sound like Lil Uzi. Go to his account. Okay, now what you don't want to do is just click his followers and then just start following people, because the problem with this is just because they follow him doesn't mean they follow him. Just because they hit the follow button doesn't mean they actually check their feed for his posts or actually interact with his posts. This person could have followed him and like a year ago and never checked up on him again, or maybe never even logged on to Instagram again. Okay, so you need to filter out the people who aren't active, and to do that, it's easy. Just click here, and there they are. They're active. The ones that are commenting, the people that like, cool, but anybody can like. It doesn't take a whole lot of commitment. It takes way more commitment to post a comment than it does to like. Okay, so what you would do, you would follow these people, go on their page, like some posts, comment on some posts just to get their attention, and then like their posts here, even reply to their comments here, with emojis or something. Like the more people you reply to, right? One, the more your comment is going to show up here, so more Uzi fans are going to come through, see your comment, check out your page, and you get more traffic, and you're going to get these people's attention. Okay, so that's about it. That's about it as far as targeting. In fact, I'm lying. So that's one way. You know, you find a relevant artist that sounds like you, target their active followers. When you run out of ideas, click this arrow and it'll give you some ideas. You got Lil Yachty, 21 Savage, Travis Scott, Quavo. Yeah, like these people are all generally associated with each other. When you talk about one, others come up in conversation. Famous Dex. I've heard his name a lot. Don't really care to look up his music. I might, maybe in the future, but as of right now, no. XX, Kodak, Migos, Playboy Cardi, Young Thug, all that good stuff. All right, so those are some ideas, and yeah. Okay, so another way you could do this is once you figure out what kind of person you're trying to target, think of some hashtags that you know they would be using. All right, so let's type in like hashtag Lil Uzi. All right, so what I would do, I'll go here. Let's click this. Let's see what this guy's page is about, because he hashtag Lil Uzi and all that stuff. There's a fan page dedicated to him though. Okay, so what you're really doing is finding people who are interested in the same thing based on hashtags. Okay, this page doesn't look like it's really about Uzi at all. This would still be relevant though, because he does post about artists similar to him and new school hip hop artists. So you know this could still be a good fit. So I would still target this account and their followers. Yeah, that's really it. So let's see what this guy's about. Lil Uzi Vert. It's a fan page. So do the same exact thing. Come here, go to the comments, follow, like, hit them up, interact with them, blah, blah, blah. Do that every day for like an hour a day consistently, and you'll skyrocket. All right? You'll just skyrocket. Now, there are other ways to like increase this, because all this does is just bring traffic to your page. And by traffic, it means just getting relevant people who like your stuff to come see your page. Now, there are other ways to get like, not all of them are going to actually take action on your page and click your link or whatever, but there are ways to convince more and more of them to click the link. Yeah, so like there are ways to get more people who see your profile to actually take action on your profile, because if you're just relying solely on them to see your profile and click a link without giving them a nudge and making them do a little more, then you're not going to see as much success. Those are the fundamentals. Those are the basic ways to do it. Find the right a relevant artist, target their fan base, interact with them, engage, and that's about it. On top of that, hashtagging is really important. Hashtagging is extremely important because, like here, this is a perfect example. So we typed in hashtag Lil Uzi, right? And this guy showed up at the number 3 spot. Let's see who he is. Okay, whatever. Alright, so he showed up at the number 4 spot, I mean. Okay? So if I'm a Lil Uzi fan and I'm bored and I'm just looking for like Lil Uzi related things, or maybe like I just heard about Lil Uzi, you know, and I just want to find out who he is. So I type it in. This came up. I check out this guy's website. This guy's page. Oh, it's a nice page. I'm going to follow him. I scroll through, like all the pictures. I'm really liking this. Then I might even click here. Okay, yeah, whatever. So that's that. I say this to say, had this guy not put hashtag Lil Uzi Vert in his thing, he wouldn't be in the number 4 spot, and wouldn't have as many likes because he wouldn't be in the number 4 spot. Okay, now this hashtag gets a lot of traffic. A lot of people are searching for it. Okay, so if you can somehow position yourself number 4 for that hashtag, and all these people are looking up that hashtag, you're getting a lot of people looking up this picture. Okay, so you can bet a large majority of these likes came from the fact that it's in this position, not just from his followers. His followers did contribute a lot, but you know, hashtagging is very important. You need to figure out some relevant hashtags for whatever it is you're trying to do. And a quick way to do that, there's this thing called Instimate. It's really good. It's really, really good. Go to Instagram Finder. Okay, let's say I type in Lil Uzi. Okay, because like, say I have, one thing you don't want to do is just like make up hashtags and just come up with them off the top of your head. You can come up with one general one, but from there you should use a tool to help you. You know, because just because you made it up doesn't mean people are looking for it. You need to figure out exactly which ones people are looking for, and there might be some ones that you didn't even know about. Example, Lil Uzi Vert, that gets a lot of traffic. These numbers don't mean that's how many people are looking up. That just means how many posts have this hashtag. But if a lot of people are posting it, you can bet a lot of people care about it. So that means a lot of people look it up. All right. So you got Lil Uzi Vert, hashtag Lil Uzi TV, Lil Uzi Vert versus the world. Okay. Wow, so original. Okay, and a bunch of other hashtags that don't have as much. Lil Uzi Vert challenge, Lil Uzi, Lil Uzi versus the world, blah 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 blah. Okay, so you would come here, you would find some hashtags, click them, select them, and you would create like 30, because that's the max you can use on Instagram. I always like to max out my hashtags. Use 30, and then just post them. I think he may or may not have posted some on his. He didn't. Whatever, it's cool. So yeah, you just post them on your thing, and you get more and more likes. And the more hashtags you use, the more likely you are to show up in this space. So if you're using 30 hashtags and you're ranking for 20 of them, that means you're in the top 9 for the search results of 20 different hashtags. They get a lot of search results, or I mean search volume. Okay, so it's really powerful. It's really, really good. This, by the way, Instimate, I'm going to put a link in the description to download it. It's not free. It's not free. It's really powerful. You can. I'm not even gonna get into Instimate right now. It's a really strong tool. It shows you what's trending on Instagram, so you can use those to like post on your page and get more traffic. You know, it's amazing. All right, that's funny. All right, so that's about it. You know, that's about it. These are the fundamentals. The fundamentals. All right, these aren't like crazy advanced. We're not gonna get into like secret techniques to building followers and like ways to like accelerate it. This is just the grassroots way to start building traffic organically, manually, without having to pay anything. All right. That said, I'm out.